Hello, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to a special edition of Feasting with Phil. In this episode, we're almost doing DSP Tries It. So the difference is that I'm actually going to eat the whole thing because I'm really hungry. Today we're getting a product that you may be able to get depending on where you live. All right, it's something from a chain of restaurants out here that I never heard of until I moved to Washington State a decade ago. And then I started seeing these stores around me. I was like, oh, let me try it out. So I've had things from this chain of stores before. I've never had this particular item before because, ladies and gentlemen, this is a brand new item. This is something that they just, I guess, came up with. This is the Qdoba. Anyone know what Qdoba is? So it's a brand new bowl that they have there that has shrimp and stuff in it. Let me find the actual name of it. Let me see here. App doesn't want to work now, of course. Hold on. This is the Qdoba Mexican Street Corn Shrimp Bowl. Okay? So this is a bowl that's going to have shrimp, Mexican street corn, beans, all kinds of like veggies, all in a rice bowl together. Okay? Now here's the thing. I don't know much about Qdoba because when I moved out here, I'd never heard of it. And everyone's like, oh, Chipotle, Chipotle, Chipotle. Qdoba has similar offerings to Chipotle from what I've seen. I don't know if they're rated better or worse. When I eat there, I usually get like a spicy chicken bowl. That's really good. So I've never really had much else, okay? So I'm going to try this. This is a Qdoba, what do they call it? I already forgot what it was called. Mexican street corn shrimp bowl. Okay? Let's see. Well, here's what you immediately see in the bowl. I see guacamole on the bottom here. I see this tiniest of shrimp I've ever seen. Are you kidding me? You've got to see this. I can't believe they have shrimp this small. There's got to be a crime for selling shrimp this small because these are baby. Look at the size of this shrimp. That's that's smaller than a quarter. That's that's like a dime. That's the size of an American dime right there. Like, that's insane. Look how tiny. It's so small. All right. So I guess those are the shrimp in here. So what am I seeing? I see an insane amount of this pickled onion. I don't know why there's that much. That's like an insane amount of pickled onion they put in here. I see guacamole. I see that sprinkled cheese. What they call that? Like fontina cheese or something like that. That is like a lot of guacamole they put on top there. So the corn is in here somewhere. I can't really see it, honestly. I'm assuming. Okay, I see like a piece over there. What sucks is it looks like they just kind of like piled everything on top of itself. So you can't really get to anything. Like, if I want to get to anything, I have to get past all these onions to get to something else. Like, okay, here's some corn, because I want to just taste the corn, because this is supposed to be, this Mexican street corn is supposed to be like the new thing they have at Qdoba. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to try it and see how this is. It's sweet and tangy. Oh, now it's a tiny bit of bite after the fact. So it's sweet, but also tangy, but then a little bit of spice on the top of my mouth. Okay, maybe because this is supposed to have a cilantro lime sauce. I don't know what's so burny about it then. Yeah, I'm going to try a few different things. I'm just going to try a piece of the pickled onion. Super tangy. Like, oh, like really tangy. Oh, that's kind of a little too tangy, in my opinion. Like, that's really strong. Let's try the insane baby shrimp. That's terrible. That's one of the worst shrimp I've ever eaten in my life. It wasn't crunchy or fresh at all. You could tell that was frozen for ages. It had almost no shrimp flavor whatsoever. And all I tasted was tanginess and a tiny, tiny bit of shrimp. That was truly bad. Wow. Okay. And the whole bowl is just shrimp, guacamole, beans, corn. So I have to eat this. Great. All right. This is supposed to be the cilantro lime rice at the bottom. Let's try this. That's not bad. It definitely has flavor to it. It's not bland rice at all. But I'll tell you right now, I taste lime. Cilantro is a very bold flavor. I don't taste any cilantro in that. Yeah. Well, so far the corn's the best thing. Here's some corn and beans mixed together. I mean, it's kind of hard to get black beans wrong. So the beans are fine and the corn is decent. Yeah, the beans and corn are fine and the rice is good. But these onions, way too strong. Like, those are over the top strong pickled onions. They shouldn't be. There's like over pickled. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I didn't try the guacamole yet. Oh boy. Let me try a bite of the guacamole. Tell you what I think about this. It actually looks like they mixed cilantro into the guacamole. I don't know why they did that. Let's try it. Oh. 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 That guacamole is terrible. That is truly bad. First of all, it's like too liquidy. It's not thick like guacamole should be. It's really liquidy. It has a weird flavor to it. That is coming off of my plate. I am not eating that. That guacamole is not good. No bueno. Absolutely not. I'm not eating that. Wow. Like, maybe that guacamole was fresh, like days ago, right? That was not good guacamole in any way, shape, or form. So now the guac is gone. So now here's what my bowl looks like under there. The Mexican street-born shrimp bowl, cilantro lime. So here's the shrimp. Wow. Those are the worst shrimp I've ever eaten in my life. I'm not kidding. That's worse than the shrimp from Red Lobster. That's really bad. They are so old that they have absolutely no crunch and almost no shrimp flavor whatsoever to them at all. They're like mush. That is not good at all. Wow. And that's my protein, huh? Wow. So the only good thing in here, I would say the black beans, the rice, and the corn is decent. but the shrimp are awful. The guacamole is disgusting. And the onions are over pickled, too strong. Like, there's components in here that work. I would eat the cilantro lime rice, the beans, and the corn with other stuff. Maybe put some chicken in and something else. But it just doesn't work. The shrimp are so bad. And by the way, there's almost none in here. I ate 2 shrimp so far. I ate 2, right? You guys counted, right? 2 shrimp. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more shrimp. Are you kidding? In this entire bowl, I ate 2 tiny shrimp, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more tiny shrimp at the bottom. They put 7 tiny shrimp inside the shrimp bowl, and that's supposed to be a shrimp bowl. Wow. Look, I'm looking. There's no more. That's literally it. That's all the shrimp in the entire bowl. That's, wow. I'm appalled. This is one of the worst things I think I've ever eaten on camera with you guys. It's that bad. Wow. FYI, I have Qdoba before. I usually get like the Cholula hot chicken with beans, some kind of a queso, cilantro, regular rice, there's some kind of a salsa I have in there. Oh, pico. I put pico de gallo in there. And a few other things. And usually when I get it, I just mix it all together and I eat it, and it's good. It's sweet, it's spicy, it's good. This is awful. Like, really bad. Like, genuinely one of the worst things. I can't believe these shrimp that they're selling them. They're like, I'm not even kidding you. Like, it's hard. There's, a shrimp is supposed to be, when you bite into it, there's a little bit of a crunch, and it has a big flavor coming out of it. These are ancient shrimp, and they're so small, there's no way this could even be the protein. When I ordered the chicken bowl, there's a lot of chicken in the chicken bowl. There's 7 tiny shrimp in this bowl. Like, Qdoba should be ashamed they sell this. I can't believe they sell it, honestly. Well, I'm going to be hungry as hell because there's not much left to eat here. And this sucks. Now, here's the weird thing. My wife ordered a burrito. Her burrito came twice as big as the usual burrito. We don't know why, because we ordered from Qdoba before. This burrito was like double size. And we're staring at it like, why is it so big? They never make a burrito that big. And she said she ate it and it was good. I was like, wow, I'm really disappointed. And like I said, I'm going to be starving now because this is terrible. I'm so upset. Wow. I was wondering why I'm eating because this is my dinner. I need to eat something. I have a marathon to finish, and this is what I'm eating. This is awful. So look, I ate all the beans and corn and rice, and I left all the shrimp over here. Let me see if I can get some more beans and corn from under the shrimp. So I'm at least eating something today. There's no way someone made this and was like, oh, this is going to be a good meal for someone. There's no way. You take one look at those shrimp, and you'd be like, what the? And you eat one of these pickled onions, you'd be like, oh, that's so bad. Oh, wait a minute. Look what I found. Half of a shrimp. I found half of a shrimp hidden in the top half of the bowl. So technically this had 7.5 tiny shrimp. 7.5 tiny shrimp in this bowl. And there's supposed to be cilantro in here. All I can think is, it's in there. The cilantro must be mashed into my guacamole, right? Which is not edible guacamole. Look, it's moving. Look. You think guacamole is supposed to move like that? It's not. Guacamole is supposed to be nice and thick. It's like sludge. Look. Sludge guacamole. Look, there it goes. It's like a slug moving down the plastic. Look at that. Oh, God. It's like the Toxic Avengers dump. It's like Slimer took a shit. Or a booger monster took a barf. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Mmm. Wow. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, this was not supposed to be a DSP Tries It. But I'm going to rate it anyway. The Qdoba Mexican Street Corn Cilantro Lime Shrimp Bowl is a 0 out of 5. That is by far one of the worst things I've ever eaten. It actually doesn't even smell good. Like, all I can smell is like a tangy onion. That's it. This is literally one of, I mean, I'm very upset. I'm completely unsatisfied. My stomach is probably going to turn soon, just from the beans and corn and rice that I ate. I ate 2 tiny shrimp. That's my protein for the day, I guess. Wow. I literally can't believe that they're selling this right here. This right here, this shrimp. It's like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, it's like dense, like weird as shit. That's not the texture shrimp is supposed to be at all. People are asking how much it was. See, here's the problem with that. Since I order via delivery apps, I don't know what the real price is at the store. I want to say this was around $15. I'm not shitting you. I think this was around $15, but that's probably with an inflation of the app. It probably at the store cost like maybe 12, you would think, you know? And that's it. I'm done. I'm not eating any more of that. So that's it. That's what I'm eating for today. That's my dinner. Thanks, Qdoba. You guys are great. Here, would you like dessert? You like some dessert? Would you like some? You want some Qdoba guacamole? Would you like some guacamole? Oh my God. I'm not happy at all. I'm very disappointed. And now I'm going to be starving because that's just all I ate, you know? And now I got to stream. I don't have time for another meal. I can make a sandwich or something. I don't have time. I have to stream. This is what happens. The life of a streamer. This is what happens when you eat this shit, right? Now let's hope I don't die on stream because I just ate some of that. The thing is, I ate 2 tiny shrimp. I think I'm all right. If I ate all those, I might legit get sick because those are not fresh in any way, shape, or form, you know? All right. Qdoba, Mexican street corn shrimp bowl. Avoid like the plague. One of the most disgusting things I've ever eaten on DSP Tries It. This definitely ranks up there with the pools of grease pizza from Pizza Hut. This ranks up there with that version of the buttery Jack burger from Jack in the Box. This is vile. I would not want anyone to eat this. You know? Really. All right. Well, I guess that's it. I'm going to go get rid of this mess, and I guess I'm going to be starving tonight. Excellent.